welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm doing drugstore versus high-end makeup. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this video. If you can guess which one is which, then please let me know down below in the comments, because honestly, I can't even tell. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Right, so I think I'm gonna do high-end on this side and drugstore on this side, and yeah, let's go. I have already just put some moisturiser on, so I will now be going in with my primer, and for high-end I'm going with my Faced Hangover, and for the drugstore my NYX Angel Veil. These are very different primers. I did for most of the products try and pick similar shades or similar formulas, but that's not the case for this. The NYX one is obviously a bit more pore filling, and the Hangover one is like super moisturising. Oh, it honestly feels so nice. That is one of my favourite primers. Going in with my foundation, I thought I would go with the Fenty Beauty Hydrating for the high end and the Rimmel Lasting Radiance for the drugstore. As I was just looking through my foundations and I just thought, these might actually be quite similar. Yeah, I kind of want to test these against each other. I honestly love the Fenty foundation so much, but let's compare it. Already looking at the shade, I feel like this is going to be a little bit too dark compared, but... So currently the only thing I'm really noticing is that the Fenty one is a lot more hydrating, like a lot more, and the Rimmel one is just a slightly bit too dark, and I do prefer the sort of a little bit more luminous side currently. Next is powder time, and I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish for the high end and the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless for my drugstore side. And these are like two of my favourite powders, so I kind of want to see them side by side. As if I just sat my face without doing concealer. Okay, I'm about to do a faux pas and do concealer on top of powder. How did I forget concealer? I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral and the Revolution Conceal Define in C2. I've seen so many people compare these to each other, so I wanted to do it for myself. I'm just going to use a little bit since I accidentally powdered. So the concealers are super similar, I think in coverage especially. The only thing I'm noticing is the Tarte Shape Tape is a lot more brightening. So the high end are winning at the radiance and the brightening currently. Now I need to repowder my under eyes because I'm stupid. Next we're going to go in with bronzer. So for the high end I'm going to use my broken Marc Jacobs Tantastic, which is honestly my favourite bronzer in the whole world. This happened. And I've also got the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. Beautiful! The Glam Bronze is actually more pigmented, however, it's a bit more reddy toned than the Tantastic, which is why I think I do prefer the Tantastic. Next, which is possibly, I think, could be a good dupe. When I was swatching all of my blushes, I was like, wow, I did not think these would be similar, but I'm going to be doing the Too Faced Sparkling Bellini for the high end and L'Oreal Life's a Peach for the drugstore. I am loving my blush, but I don't like to go over the top with it because I tend to regret it later. I was like, I'm not going to go overboard, but I kind of have a little bit. I don't know if you can tell because of the lights. These blushes are so similar. I do kind of still prefer the Life's a Peach because it's a little bit more on the orangey peach side than pinky side. Next, going with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt for the high end and this Primark Mink Pink highlighter for the drugstore. I picked these because out of my collection these were the only two that really seemed similar at all, as they're my only really two pinky highlights. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of drugstore highlighters, I do tend to go high end with them. I really don't wear this as much as I should. If you're wondering why I haven't done my brows yet, it's because I don't have a drugstore for my brows. I'm probably just going to put a brow gel through them. It is a bit more, it's a little bit darker than the Fenty one. I honestly think my base makeup is looking really nice. I'm now going to be putting the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette against the Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2. I just want to go for like a really simple peachy look, and I found a couple of shades in both palettes that are pretty similar. I'm just going to do really simple, like 1-2 colours in the crease, and I'm just going to sort of go for these pinky peachy shades. And then I'm just going to take it under with like a little fluffy small brush. I'm just going to quickly curl my eyelashes. And then I'm going to go in with some black eyeliner. I haven't worn black eyeliner for so long and I feel like I need to get back into it. I've been on brown eyeliner for too long, which you know is also sometimes nice. So I've got the Stila All Day Black Liquid Liner, which I've only just bought recently, and I've also got this Rose Gold Revolution one, which is also really good. I'm going to put these both to the test. Cool, easy. Just gotta do that all over again. That isn't the worst liquid eyeliner I've ever done. Next I'm going in with my favourite collection, I swear to God, Lash Surge. And I've got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for my high end. This also used to be one of my favourite mascaras. The only thing is I found that it dried up quite quickly, which is why I remember that I stopped buying it. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they look like next to each other. Right, I've also just done my lower lash mascara as well. I think I'm just going to go in with my lipsticks now. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury in Bitch Perfect and this Wet n Wild in Bare It All. Now, I don't really have many lipsticks that are quite similar, so I thought these might be similar, so I thought I'd give it a go. Can confirm these are not the same colour at all, but the Wet n Wild one is definitely a lot more purpley pink, and the Charlotte Tilbury is sort of like peachy pink, so sort of failed there. Last but not least, setting spray. I don't really know how this is going to work, but I've got the Morphe setting spray and the Wet n Wild one, so I'm going to try and sort of like do that, and then I don't think that really worked. So yeah, that is the end of this high-end versus drugstore makeup look. What do you think? I think it's quite good. I don't think you can really tell, which kind of tells me that the drugstore side sort of wins. I kind of think that's the coolest thing about these kind of videos. It's kind of showing you, you know, you don't have to spend that much money. You can get a high-end makeup look with drugstore products. There are obviously small things that might be a little bit better. For example, I think the Fenty foundation is a little more radiant, but I mean, there's not many differences, is there? But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!